everybody. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Sydney, and I'm from Olathe, Kansas.
I'm Daniel Craig, and I'm from South Carolina.
My name is Stephen Rush. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
I'm Brittany Sanchez, and I'm from Lawrence, Kansas.
So our topic is education in Pakistan, and it really is a topic that deserves more than 6 minutes because there's just so much to cover. But we've chosen the highlights for you guys so you can get a basic understanding of the topic.
The 4 points we're going to focus on today are the madrasa system, the private colleges of Pakistan, the shortcomings that Pakistan education has, and the lack of opportunities for women.
All right, so basically what madrasas are religious schools that provide an Islamic education free of charge to its students. And in political socialization in Pakistan, the authors say the madrasa system has been providing an alternative means of obtaining education, which is religious in nature, according to the Islamic traditional values, and is also affordable. In most of the madrasas, the basic needs of life were provided free of cost to the students. And then, My Name is Malala, not the book we're reading in class, but the other autobiography, the madrasa system is observed to be very easily bent to the will of the Taliban because of their strong influence in the area, and typically lacks a strong standardizing body and a strong academic curriculum supplement the religious teaching because most of the teaching is religious. That's mostly what they focus on in these schools.
That's right. These young students go on to also study, some of them, in private colleges in Pakistan. In fact, Pakistanis believe that education is important, and they see a lot of value in private colleges. We read a paper by Pakistani authors, in fact, that was called Analyzing the Role of Private Colleges in Developing the Effective Education System in Pakistan, where the authors said, education plays an essential role in the development of our country's younger generation to lead a successful life in this world of dynamic and global competition. So they go on to say, just as by way of a bit of background, they say, in Pakistan, most of educational institutions are supported by state or central government, and these institutions perform as nonprofit organizations. And as I mentioned, they did a statistical survey. Specifically, they focused on one city that was called Raim Yar Khan. And in that city, there was a private college. They did a statistical survey of the effects of that college's presence on academic achievement in the city. And they said, by way of conclusion, they said, this study has empirically shown that private colleges are significantly contributing for the development of an effective education system in Raim Yar Khan. For anybody who's interested in the statistics involved in that conclusion, we encourage you to see our sources that are cited at the end.
So ironically, though, in Pakistan, their education board is called the Planning Commission. It's been in charge of education in Pakistan since the 1950s. The way they do this is they carry out different policies every 5 years. They've had 8 plans since the 1950s. Policymaking in Pakistan is not solid, though, because every 5 years they come up with something new. And they never fully implement what their plans are. They lack leadership from the government. The top political and bureaucratic guys up there just don't care. You can see it from General Zia to Benazir Bhutto to even Musharraf. None of them follow through with the plans that they make. So they never really get anything done when it comes to education.
So moving on to a lack of opportunities for women in Pakistan. Pakistan recognizes the benefits of education for women, such as enhanced self-esteem, improved financial and social status, and administrative and management positions. School enrollment rates for women are low. Enrollment for girls is 60%, whereas for boys it is 84%. In secondary school, the ratio is 32% female and 46% male. The rate has decreased exponentially for both genders, but especially for women. Luckily, in 1998, the growth of female students increased by 45%. One of the biggest reasons for the lower literacy rate is situational. According to the Department of Education, in a study done at the University of Karachi, it was discovered that people avoid sending their children to school, especially females, because of the distance and random places the schools are located.
That's right. We hope you've enjoyed our presentation today. It's been certainly eye-opening to learn about the education system in Pakistan, and we hope that all of this has kind of driven you to think a little bit more about the opportunities that we have here that we enjoy. Certainly public education does wonders. Imagine just living in Pakistan, and just how it would be if you didn't have anything to strive for. It's a little hard to imagine. We're grateful for the opportunities that we have here. We're just glad to be able to share with you a little bit about the education system in Pakistan. Here are sources that we've cited. We invite anybody who's interested in the statistics that we mentioned earlier to take a look at these. Certainly all of them are very good sources. And thanks for listening to our presentation today, and we hope you enjoyed.